Greg, it was a little bit after you went to Nueva Guinea that the family project went to paint that school, and that hotel had kind of lost its sheen, and no longer was it the Jolly Green Giant. We called it the Green Monster. But these mission trips, they bring good memories. We think about the tough things that we experienced. We sometimes think about some of the things that weren't very comfortable, but ultimately we think about the miracles, like Greg said, and we look back and we say how God has led. And as we look back nearly 50 years ago, God planted the seed of an idea in a young man's mind. And that young man took that idea and he acted on it. And he shared that idea with other people, his friends and his acquaintances. And pretty soon, they acted on it as well, and Maranatha Flights International was born. And since that time, a great deal of change has happened within the Seventh-day Adventist Church around the world. Many churches have been built. Many schools have been built. Thousands of lives have been impacted, both as the recipients and as the volunteers. Countless dollars of value have been created in these buildings. And it all came about because somebody acted on an idea. They didn't let the idea just float away and think, well, that's not possible. It's too hard. It's not practical. They acted on it. And so my invitation to you tonight, my plea is that you will, as Mary did, get inspired and act upon the idea of getting involved with Maranatha. There's many ways that you can do that, and we try to make it as easy as possible for you. There's lots of projects that are coming up that we would love for you to be part of. We have a sheet of all the projects that's back on the tables in the foyer, and we have lots of smiling, happy people who will help explain how easy it is to get involved. If you've never been involved in a Maranatha project before, I want to invite you to take action, get involved, and go on a project. In fact, I'd like to invite you to get involved soon if you can. We have some projects coming up, even in November. We have one in Dominica that really needs some more volunteers. I'd love for you to get involved there. Zambia is another place. And on into the first part of 2019. There's lots of projects. There's family projects. There's projects for individuals, projects for groups, projects for teenagers. And so we just want you to know that if you have the slightest idea that you'd like to get involved, we want to help you make it possible. There's also another way to get involved with Maranatha, and that is through financial support. And so the philosophy of Maranatha about giving is that we present the needs and then we rely on the Holy Spirit to touch people's hearts. We'll be collecting an offering tomorrow, but if your heart has been touched tonight, there will be some offering plates as you leave the auditorium tonight, and you can leave an offering there if you like. And of course, we ask for your prayers. There are many people involved all around the world in these projects. There's volunteers, there's staff, and God is working miracles all the time to make sure that these projects happen and that they're done safely. And God performs so many miracles that we see without a shadow of a doubt that He's leading along the way. And so we ask for your prayers as well.